Welcome to my dream. And how are you? Will you be here long? Or just passing through? Rush of that stardust. Where have you been? Don't tell me my rainbow was late getting in. Welcome to my dream. It now seems real. You're what it needed to make it ideal. So glad you got here, and I hope you can stay. But welcome to my dream.
What's up, Vinyl community? Welcome to Cosmic Vinyl. I'm Cosmic Brian, and I'm your host. Alright, let's get to it. Got a little video gonna happen right now. We're doing a video right now. Alright, first I better grab my notes, because we got a contest. It's a contest video. Love it! Hooray for the contest video. Everybody cheer for the contest video. Alright. I don't know if you know what was just going on right there, but oh hell, what did I do with them? Oh, here they are. Decided to use a little Welcome to My Dream by one Tiny Tim. That guy is neither Tiny or Timmy. No, I don't know what he is. But he's weird. Check that out. Get a close-up of Tiny Tim there. Look at that profile. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I always thought that like him and Alice Cooper were brothers. Mostly because of their big schnozzes. Anyway, yeah, he's a unique artist. I picked up that one and this one at a flea market a while back. This one's got him and his parent. That's actually his parents sitting there with him. There's the wild profile again, but this one's actually got a gatefold. It's pretty wild. But anyway, I just thought I'd use that Welcome to My Dream as my intro, which but this is a contest video. Hold on, I got an itchy eye. It's a contest video for Rod, the HappyHippy vinyl guy. And God, he had, if you haven't seen this introduction to this contest, oh my God, I just yawned on video. How crazy is that? I've never done that. I must be like exhausted. Anyway, he was sitting outside in like a wooded area, and you could hear the wind blowing through the trees. You could hear like a creek like behind him, and you could hear the water. It was just so serene. And he was sipping a cold drink, and man, it just looked great. Anyway, he is holding a contest celebrating, I believe, 420 subs, 420. Obviously, things were a little crazy around 420, so he wasn't able to do the contest then. Oh my God, I yawned again. So he is doing it now, and so I thought that was a cool idea, and it's a simple one. It's got like 4 questions, and so I'm just gonna jump right into it. Give a shout. The first thing is to give a shout out to your local like record store or vinyl place where you buy vinyl locally or near you. I don't have anything to show, like, per se, like he doesn't have bumper stickers or flyer or anything. But this, locally, I buy from a gentleman named Steve, and he has a small store here in Fort Dodge. It's called Collections, and he's got everything. He has, you know, a few thousand vinyl records, but he's also got lots of antique stuff. He's got furniture, lamps, lots of glass items, the old like metal toys. Remember those old like wind up? He's got stereo equipment. He's got tools. Oh my god, I can't believe I keep yawning. What is wrong with me? I never yawn. But anyway, he's got just lots of cool knickknacks. Anything you can collect, he's got it there. It's like a small storefront, but it just continues back. And lots of cool stuff. But he got a good haul of vinyl in recently, so I've been going down there and buying vinyl from him. But so I'm going to give Steve at Collections a shout out. But I'd also like to give a shout out to another store that's kind of close to me in Eagle Grove. It's like 20 to 30 minutes away from north of where I live in Fort Dodge. And it's Arden Scott Collectibles, and they started off as like a collectible store too, but they are much more of a record store now than they are just a regular collectible store. And so I'd like to give a shout out to Troy and Scott at Arden Scott Collectibles. I haven't been up there for a long time. Of course, things got crazy, everything closed. So as soon as opens back up, I'll be back up there getting some vinyl. So those are my shout outs for my local record store. Number 2 was to show a recent purchase or find, musical or vinyl find. So I was actually at that place I was talking about here locally at Collections, and I picked up this King Crimson album, Larks, Tongues, and Aspic. And this is a very, I mean, you know, this is that kind of, it's white, and it's kind of that textured. I mean, it's a little bit like dirty, but man, it could be a lot worse. This is actually in really good shape. And the vinyl itself is in absolutely gorgeous condition. So yeah, on the Atco label there. And yeah, this is an amazing record. I played a song off of YouTube just to kind of get an idea what I was getting myself into, and I absolutely dug it. So yeah, it's one of it's typical like King Crimson. It's got some experimental stuff and Mellotron, and in fact Robert Fripp is on this record. It says he plays guitar, Mellotron, and devices. I wonder what happens. You know what happens when you leave Cosmic Brian up to his own devices? Things just get gnarly, man. So yeah, don't leave me to my own devices. I like that cool moon sun thing right there. That'd be a cool tattoo. Tattoo you ass. Anyway, at the same time, I'm going to show this too because I bought this one as well. This is Judas Priest, Rockarola. This is a friggin' amazing record. Now, this isn't so much, I mean, it's got the metal leanings and everything, but as you can see by the pictures there, they're not wearing all the, like, black leather and studs and stuff. This is 1974. They were kind of more of a hard and heavy, or there's even a little bit of, like, psych leanings here. I turned off all the lights, put the lava and glitter lamps going, got a little tuned up, and was listening to this. And there was one song, it just kept going back and forth between the speakers, and it was just blowing my friggin' mind. I mean, I was slightly blown already, but it was just, it was killer. It was like a psychedelic record. This is great. And Rob Halford's voice, I mean, sure, he's got that metal god, that he's just got that power. You know, he's one of the most powerful vocalists in metal, but, you know, he's actually got a really beautiful voice as well. And it shows on here. But yeah, great guitar, great musicianship, great vocals. So I don't know why I didn't own that before. So that's my recent purchase. I also picked up, so I'm just going to show the CD. I picked this up for the car. Little Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Awesome mix. It's the reason I picked this. I've got this on this and the score from Volume 1 and Volume 2 on vinyl. Those are great records, by the way. But this has all like those like 70s AM gold that I like. So this will be great for the car. And I've got a CD player too here, so I'll rock it. But that's just what I've picked up recently in a vinyl and CD. Oh God, that beer tastes so dang good. So now time to show, he wants us to show a book for number 3. Show a book. Could be like an autobiography of a music group or a band or a artist or whatever. I chose, since it's your namesake, Rod, that your channel is called HappyHippy. I have shown this book before, but this book is called Hippie, and this is just about the late 60s, about the the hippie movement, and it's out in San Francisco. This is absolutely gorgeous. Great photography in here. Tells the history about the hippie culture. Of course, LSD was a major. I mean, LSD was in everything. It was in the politics. It was in the music. It was in the art, the poetry. It was a beautiful thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean, unless you hate hippies, I don't know why you would. But great pictures. Like, there's some musicians there. There's a great picture of the birds in here. Oh, there it is. I found it. Look at that picture of the birds. It's friggin' great. I mean, it talks about the music. It talks about the politics. It talks about just a little bit of everything. And the art. I mean, there's the Beatles all dressed in band outfits. I'm hooked on my pillow. There's the Dead. A cool picture of the Dead right there. Yeah, anybody who likes like psychedelic and I mean, Jesus, look at this. It's freaking amazing. The colors it was just beautiful. I love it. I was born in the wrong time. God, how killer is that? But anyway, there's the Hap Sash, whatever, I can't think of them, but there they are. I don't have my glass on, so I can't see it, but yeah, just some great stuff. Beautiful. Hippies are beautiful. Anyway, that's my book, man. This is, if you like anything about the 60s or psychedelic music, history, it's got a lot of cool pictures. This book, Hippie, is amazing. Oh, I forgot to show you my little toys. Check these out. Joker and Harley Quinn. Oh, hi, Mr. J. How you doing? Ah, shut your pie hole and get me head. Oh, I didn't say that. How about make out? Oh no, our heads are gonna pop open. Ah! Ah! Great stuff, right? Alright, moving right along. Show a DVD or music. Something like a video thing for music. I've shown this before, but I'll show it again because this is absolutely amazing. This is this DVD box that I got of the Midnight Special. Now, if you're old like me, you probably remember the Midnight Special. I want to say it was on like a Friday night at midnight, and I think it was hosted by, seems like it was hosted by Wolfman Jack. It was Burt Sugarman Productions, but Wolfman Jack was the host, and this is like, it even says on there, legendary live performances from 1973 to 1980. Each DVD is a different year. This had like live performances by musicians. It had live and all genres of music: funk, soul, psych, rock, folk, everything. There was comedians on there. This was wonderful. And this wasn't a show like where they got on there and they pretended to play their instruments and lip sync. This was always live. They were always performing their own songs, and oh my God, it was brilliant. I can still watch this. Sometimes I'll put it in before I go to sleep and just let it take me to sleep. So yeah, Midnight Special, highly, highly recommended. What do you think, Joker? Do you think we should get? Do you think that the vinyl community should buy the Midnight Special? Hell yeah! Where's Harley? Get up here and... No! No! Alright, let's see, where were we? Yeah, that's it. Oh, the twist. There's a twist. I forgot there's a twist. Let's twist again, like we did last summer. Let's twist again, like we did last year. Sometimes Cosmic Brian will just burst out in song and dance. But anyway, the twist is you get to nominate another person to win the contest. So I am going to nominate, he's fairly new, but he's been around for a little bit, but I am going to nominate Eric from Plastic Soundwave Cult. Eric from Plastic Soundwave Cult. I would join that cult, by the way, and I would love to have some music that he makes too, and his collection is friggin' killer. That's why he gets my vote. Plus his videos, I can tell he takes a lot of time and, and produces his videos very professionally, unlike me. I'm like the opposite end. I would love to be able to do all that stuff, but I don't know how to do any of that. I would love to have an intro. I would love to incorporate music into the videos and all that stuff, and maybe a little graphic here and there, and I have no idea. I don't even know where to start. So if anybody wants to throw in my comments where I could start, what app I need, what I need to do to learn, please feel free. Anyway, it's Cosmic Brian contest video. Happy Hippie Rod. Congratulations, 420. Smoke them if you got them. I'm out of here, you guys. Peace. I love you guys, man. I fucking love the vinyl community.